Finished the end of my toe now. I've come to the point where I want to graft together my knitting. Normally I'd use a Kitchener grafting, and I've got a video link for that at the end of this video, but today I wanted to show you a simpler way of grafting that gives the same overall look as the Kitchener. So first of all, what's different about this is we're going to be working inside out. So pull your stitches onto the cords so that you can open up the toe of your sock. Use your fingers to push the sock through the hole. Don't try and turn it inside out another way because you'll get your needles in a mess. So this is the way to go. Then arrange your work with stitches on your needle just as before, exactly as if we were going to do Kitchener. I've got to find the tail is also in there. So I've made my tail about 4 times the circumference of my stitches there of the end that I'm going to close. So our work is inside out. I'm just going to zoom in and change the background for you so I can show you how the stitch is done. So just as with other grafting techniques, we've got the same number of stitches on the front needle and the back needle. And what we're going to do now is the first part of the closing. So this is part 1. Take your tapestry needle and go knitwise through the front loop of the front stitch, so just as if knitwise, and the same on the back, just working through the front loop of the stitch, making sure you're going through the hole just as you would with any other grafting, and then pull your yarn through, snug it not too tightly, keep it an even tension, and then drop the stitch just off the back needle. Yarns at the back, drop the back stitch. Then movement 2, working again just through the front loop of the stitch, go through the front loop of the back stitch purlwise and through the front loop of the first stitch at the front purlwise. Bring your yarn through, snug it gently. Your yarn's at the front, remove the front stitch. That's it. So knitwise through the stitch on the front and the stitch on the back, pull the yarn through, you're at the back, so drop the back stitch off, purlwise through the back stitch, then the front stitch to come forward, pull your yarn through, you're at the front, so drop your front stitch off. And you simply repeat that forward to back across your grafting, and that's all it is. So I'm going to work right to the last stitch on my graft, and then I will show you how to finish the graft. So when you get to the last stitch, you just work your stitch as you would. This time I'm going from the front to the back. So I go through both stitches, pulling the yarn through, and then just simply drop them off your needles. Simple as that. And then what I hope you can see is you've got this really nice continuous piece of knitting. There's no ridge across here. I have seen people using the Finchley Graft and creating a ridge of purl stitches across their work, but that's pulling the yarn too tight for the graft. If you keep the tension nice and even, you'll end up simply with a piece of continuous knitting, exactly the same as you would for the Kitchener stitch. So I hope that you find that you really like this. Let me show it you from the right side as well, so you can see just exactly with the Kitchener stitch you've got this beautiful continuous knitting, and I actually prefer it a little bit because once you've tied the yarn ends in, the corners on your toe here are slightly subtler than they are with the Kitchener stitch. So this technique gives you the same look as the Kitchener stitch, but it's faster and it's easier. I hope I've been able to convert you to the Finchley Graft. Let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed this new technique, and happy knitting.